Hey Switch gamers, Kate here, and welcome back to SwitchFactor. Today, we're diving into the absolute best arcade games you can play on your Nintendo Switch right now. We're talking about games that capture that pure, addictive arcade magic, from classic beat-em-ups to mind-bending puzzle experiences that'll keep you coming back for just one more round. If you're ready to discover some incredible games that deserve a spot in your library, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss our latest gaming content. And as we count down these amazing titles, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me which arcade game has you completely hooked right now. Let's jump into our top 10. At number 10, it's Killer Queen Black, the ultimate arcade strategy showdown. Picture this. Two teams of 4 racing to complete victory conditions in fast-paced matches that blend platforming, combat, and resource management. You can ride the snail to victory, collect berries, or go for the military win by eliminating the enemy queen 3 times. The beauty is in its simplicity. Easy to learn, but with tons of tactical depth that keeps every match fresh and exciting. It's built for multiplayer mayhem with both local and online play, making it perfect for competitive arcade action. If you love games that combine quick thinking with team strategy, or want something that captures that classic arcade competitive spirit with a modern twist, this gem delivers pure, concentrated fun in bite-sized matches. Moving up at number 9, it's Pocky and Rocky Reshrined. Picture this, a colorful top-down shooter where you blast through whimsical stages, dodging waves of enemies with ultra-tight controls. This remake keeps the Super Nintendo-era charm, but adds gorgeous visuals and modern smoothness while still delivering arcade-style challenge. It can catch you off guard. You can play solo or team up in local co-op, and the fun ramps up when you're blasting enemies side by side with a friend. If you love classics like Contra or frantic twin-stick shooters, this gem hits that sweet retro arcade vibe. Sliding into number 8, it's Cruis'n Blast, the king of silly arcade racing. This game tosses realism out the window and cranks up pure joy with absurd tracks, massive jumps, explosions, and yes, even dinosaurs crossing the highway mid-race. It's totally over-the-top fun that you can just jump into. Single player is a blast, but split-screen local multiplayer is where it gets chaotic and hilarious. Fans of Burnout or classic arcade racers like Outrun and Hydro Thunder, this one was built for you. It's a silly, adrenaline-filled joyride that doesn't take itself seriously, and that's why it rocks. At number 7, we've got Atari 50, the anniversary celebration. It's part game set, part interactive museum, packed with more than 90 legendary titles. Centipede, Missile Command, Asteroids, plus bonus developer interviews, old design notes, and historical context that turns playing into exploration. Even though most of the games are single-player, a solid selection supports local multiplayer. Perfect for friendly high-score battles. If you're fascinated by gaming history or just want a meaningful retro collection with educational depth, this is your gateway into the roots of the industry, curated and presented brilliantly. Landing at number 6, it's Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, Arcade Classics. This official release includes big names like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, and Marvel Superheroes, all with rollback netcode, training modes, online play, snapshots, galleries, the works. These were arcade pillars in their heyday. Fast tag team combat, insane supers, cross-universe clashes, and they feel just as alive today. Solo practice or online duking it out with players worldwide, this set offers both. If you love fighting games like Street Fighter, Smash, or want a flashy arcade roster that still stands tall, this one's a knockout. At number 5, it's Raiden 4X Mikado Remix, an elite shoot-'em-up masterpiece. You pilot a nimble ship through waves of neon bullets, weaving, darting, and blasting your way forward in rhythmic chaos. The Mikado Remix upgrade brings remixed music, rebalanced mechanics, and a vertical display mode that gives you that full cabinet feel on your handset. It's mostly a solo high-score grind, but there's an optional 2-player co-op to share the intensity. If you get irrationally excited by games like Ikaruga, Dodonpachi, or crave precision gameplay that tests your reflexes, this one's an absolute must. Charging in at number 4 is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga Collection, a nostalgia-fueled brawler dream. With 13 classic games such as Turtles in Time, the original arcade version, and more. All preserved in clean emulation, it also adds online and local co-op so you can team up. These games let you mash buttons in side-scrolling beat-em-ups with your buddies, powering through hordes of Foot Clan and bosses. Grab a friend, relish that 90s vibe, and batter some enemies together. If you love couch co-op classics like Streets of Rage or Final Fight, this collection is pizza and punch-ups perfect. Sliding into number 3 is Streets of Rage 4, the definitive modern beat-em-up revival. The hand-drawn visuals are gorgeous, the combat is punchy and kinetic, and the soundtrack absolutely slaps. Each combo feels intentional and satisfying, and enemies hit hard too, so it keeps you engaged. Solo play is solid, but as soon as you team up locally or online, the whole experience turns explosive and memorable. If you're into retro fighters like Final Fight, River City Girls, or just want stylish, cooperative brawling that still packs a punch, this one's top tier. Holding number 2, it's Cuphead, the art-style boss fest hybrid that looks and feels like a fever dream. This run-and-gun phenomenon channels 1930s cartoons with hand-drawn cells, watercolor backgrounds, and a jazz soundtrack, but plays like a bullet hell boss rush tournament. Every boss is a puzzle of pattern recognition, patience, and precision, and beating one gives you that rare rush. Solo's tough, but bring a friend in local co-op and tackle those bosses together. If you love precision platformers like Contra or bold indie challenges like Hollow Knight, this game delivers exactly the type of fierce satisfaction you're craving. At number 1 is a bold pick, Ikaruga. This might not be your typical arcade favorite, but for pure intensity and innovation, it's unmatched. Ikaruga is a legendary bullet hell shooter where every moment is a mind-bending test. You're constantly switching your ship's polarity to absorb bullets and unleash damage, turning chaos into a kind of puzzle perfection. It's tough, but incredibly rewarding, with sleek visuals and a pulse-pounding soundtrack. Whether you're flying solo or teaming up in local co-op, nothing beats the feeling of finally mastering a level. It may not have the universal fame of Tetris or Metal Slug, but for arcade aficionados, Ikaruga is pure interactive art, and that's why it's my unconventional number 1. And there you have it, our top 10 arcade games on Nintendo Switch that are absolutely crushing it right now. From the hand-drawn brilliance of Cuphead to the intense action of Ikaruga, these games prove that arcade magic is alive and well on Switch. If this list helped you discover your next obsession, show some love with a like and hit that subscribe button. SwitchFactor truly relies on amazing viewers like you to keep bringing you the best gaming content. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you're first to know when we drop new videos. Before you go, I want to know, which of these arcade gems are you adding to your wish list? Or did we miss an arcade masterpiece that deserves a spot? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.